Hey guys, welcome to the Paint and Palette podcast. And today we have our amazing guest, our our Egbon in the industry, our Egbon, our Odogu in the industry, a man who came, saw, conquered, a man who has multiple streams of income in the industry. You know, I respect him so much, and I also look up to him for how to, do one or two things apart from what I'm doing. No other person than Mr. Akeem, the Paint Expression. You're welcome. You're welcome, sir.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you for coming, and I'm very happy to have you. We have scheduled before because of your how busy you have always been. So, without wasting time, we are talking about diversity in income stream as an artisan. A lot of artisans today are doing one basic thing, and they are, should I use the word? Most of them are scared to, to enter another streams of income. Moreover, some of them don't know how to go about it. Some of them are very. When I broadcast this thing out, I was like, okay, we're going to have diversity of income. How do we go about it? A lot of them were really happy about it, and I thought of it that the only person that can kill this topic for me is the only person that has multiple streams of income as well. So, sir, tell us about your journey so far in the industry, how you are able to, come a very long way from being a painter to an instructor, from instructor to
An entrepreneur.
entrepreneur. From there, so tell us how's the journey been?
Okay, thank you for having me once again.
Yes.
Well, the journey has been very interesting to me, and I believe even with the fact that you plan yourself, you plan your life, God also plans things with you. So, starting off as a painter, I think I started 2010. I started as a painter in 2010. So, along the line, I faced some challenges like, when you call painter on the job, they try to sabotage you, they try to collect all those kind of things. Then I wasn't a professional, definitely.
Yeah.
So, along the line, I realized that if I'm doing this thing this way, definitely I might not live the kind of life I want to live. So I had to restructure myself. I have to restructure myself. I have to replan myself and do my own things in a different way. So I started by writing my business plan. I used to tell people that all this painting business I'm doing today, I've already planned it many years back.
Many years ago.
Yeah, I wrote my painting business plan 2015.
Hmm.
So I sat down, I wrote it. Having stores, selling paint products, selling tools, I've already planned it since 2015. Before I even went to the Artisan School for Decorative Painting at all. So what is happening today is intentional. I planned for it.
Oh, okay.
So when I went to Artisan School, that was when I actually came to the industry full. So and I have this intention that I will not kickstart this plan until I get to a certain level in the industry, because if you don't want to struggle in any field, you have to get to a particular level before you can now strike some things that you actually intend to do. So you understand. So when I get to the industry, I graduated from the school, people start to know me, then I know this is the right time for me to now check other streams of income, other businesses, which is also in the same industry, which I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were intentional about, and you have planned. You did just start today. So one of the thing I learned now that you had plan already down. It's not like when you got there, you started having the plans.
Yeah,
There were already existing plans before pushing. So I want to ask this question: what challenges did you encounter trying to, have a change of streams of income? What are the challenges?
One of the greatest challenge is funding.
Funding.
Capital to start. Yes, capital to start. That's one of my greatest. In fact, if I tell people this, they will not believe me. When I first started to sell paint products, I'm sure you know about it.
Yeah.
I have a store in Lagos. So when I started, I don't have a dime. Sincerely speaking, I got a loan to start. So one of the major challenges is that you don't have funding, and also you are scared if you'll be successful in that business or not. And there's a saying that if you want to be a successful salesperson, you must be able to handle rejection and competition. And also, if you want to take your business to a certain level, you must be able to take some certain risk. So that was my major challenge, which is funding. Then aside from that, getting customers is also a challenge to me.
Challenge.
But that aspect you have to be ready to work on it, which is marketing, visibility. So that is it.
Because that's true. A lot of so some person says that I can't borrow money to start a business. Why should I borrow money until I see the money I'm looking for? I will not start the business. Can you correct the impression to some of us that feel that
In fact,
borrowing money is a sin?
yeah, it's not a sin.
Why should I borrow money to start a business?
Some financial experts will tell you that borrowing money to invest in a business that the risk is very low is a very, very good financial decision. So borrowing money is never a bad thing. As far as you already did your own market analysis about the business that you want to venture into, and you're very sure that plus or minus, even if you are not making profit, you are going to break even. So you understand. So borrowing money is as far as you don't have access to that money personally, maybe you don't have a family member that can actually give you the money. Even if you want to go and collect money from any other financial institution or whatever you can get the money from, it's not bad as far as you are very, very sure of the job. I started my business with a loan. Nobody knows about this. I know it. And I was very intentional that regardless of this, I will definitely make it. And I've been pushing and pushing. And today, at least I'm going to open my third branch next month. So that's a good one.
That's a very good. I feel now you're a very intentional person. And you talk about fear. One of our challenges, artisan, and people, let's say workmen in general, they have this fear that if I start this thing, will I make it? If I start, at what point do you think that we should have streams of income as a workman? At what point?
Even in life as a man, generally as a man, the more you grow, the more your responsibility grows. So nature itself will tell you that.
You know why I ask that?
Okay.
Because some of us, we feel very relaxed when we are single.
Yeah.
Do you get? And we feel that what we are making now is enough for us.
Enough for you. Yeah.
That is the time we're supposed to have, move at that particular time. So when we just get married, you see that the stress and the demands become too high for us to. So at what point exactly do we?
The thing is, everybody's journey in life differs.
Yeah.
Me, before I got married, I'm actually doing well. But after I got married, I'm doing better. I don't know if you get my point.
Yeah.
And when I see a young guy who is not yet married, who's not yet married, and he's doing very well, he's able to know the right thing, the right step to take earlier than even me. I feel impressed. I feel happy for the person. Do you understand? So it's not a matter of maybe getting married or your responsibility rise to this level before you start taking some bold steps. As that is why it's good to have mentors. It's good to have advisors, people that you can look up to, people you can see as a good example that you can learn from. So once you realize that these people, these are the steps they are taking, it's better for you as a man to take it earlier. It's better. So as an artisan, we all know the situation of our industry. Our industry in Nigeria is some people complain about jobs a lot. Some people say, okay, there's job today, there's no job tomorrow. Okay, let's just believe majority say this. So as far as you already know that this is the situation of the industry in our own country, you should be able to make some plans ahead that, okay, I don't want this thing to cut me off guard. Okay, what if there's no job for 1 month? What will I eat? Will I be staying at home? Or will I be start calling friends, come and borrow me money or whatever? No, you can't do that. So you must be thinking of, okay, before this time come, something must be there. That's going to be like my backup plan. So you don't need to wait till that time come before you actually have an alternative plan for yourself.
Yeah, so now you have said it all that we should have the plan. We shouldn't wait. A lot of us try to wait. I used to wait that when the opportunity comes, like I'll take it. But the opportunity is not even coming. You have to go and look for the opportunity. The next question is, a lot of us want to go into, different streams. We want to have different streams of income. Which kind of stream of income as a tradesman can actually favor us with painters, interior designers, furnitures, bricklaying and all that.
The thing is that if you have
that can match
if you have a skill, if you have a skill, you turn your skill into different opportunities. For example, now as a painter, one thing I do is I do a lot of personal brain work and personal development at home. So this is what I do. I list out every opportunity in this same industry. Do you understand? Okay, let me just try and highlight some of it. For example, now as a painter, Uh, the general one that everybody knows is that as a painter, you can also sell paint. You don't
Okay.
need to
Yeah.
be doing the
Yeah.
job. You can also sell paint. That's number one. You can sell tools. That's number. You can base on tools only, and you can combine the two. You can be selling paint. You can be selling tools. So you understand. You can go into rentals, scaffolding rentals, ladder rentals. Imagine you have ladder in like 10 locations in Lagos. If you want to rent ladder at a cafe, it's 5,000 naira per day. If you want to rent a banana, 5,000 naira per day. I've been to an estate, they don't have ladder there. They will call the person will bring the ladder, 10,000 naira per day. Now imagine you have ladder in 10 locations in Lagos. This one collected. In all locations, you are seeing like 5,000, 10,000. In a day, you are making about, let's say, 50,000 per day. Coming to your pocket as extra income without carrying anything. That's another thing. That's rentals. So you can go into. I advise one of my girls, because I have a girl I'm training to, like, see, if you don't want to do the job, you can be a marketer for painters. What I mean by that is this: you can have a platform online, like a digital platform online, collect people's pictures, different jobs, put it there. Let it be as if you are the one in charge. Run adverts, do sponsored ads, do everything. Let them come to you. Okay, we have a job. What you need is collect the contact of the client, give it to the right contractor to execute the job. Collect your commission, simple. It's an agreement. Maybe you have an agreement with the contractor that, okay, my own commission is 20% or 30%, whatever you agree on. You are not leaving your house to do that. You are just doing it online. That was is another one. Another thing you can also do is you can go into trainings. Like I do training, so you can train people. Although before you can start training, you need to build a profile to a certain level. But the truth is, as you are building your profile, you start training people, the income is there. And the income is a lot. You can go into consultancy in this industry as well. You can consult for people. People call me a lot of questions. So you understand. Although even me, I've not started consulting, but I'll start consulting very soon. If you want to ask questions, it's not funny. That's it.
Of course.
So okay, this is my fee, this is my charge.
This is your charge.
By then you must have some level of structure in place anyway.
Yes.
So, and also another thing you can go into, for example, now, we know that painting is the conventional way of painting, the straight painting. Now, some of us are now venturing into decorative painting.
Yes.
So as a straight painter, try to what? Upgrade yourself to be a decorative painter. Even as a decorative painter, try to bring new products or new service, unique service to your clients. Now, there are some designs that people don't know about. For example, we have something called microgranites. Nobody knows about it. Now, in Nigeria, we have a design called active Venetian. Let us try and know about all these things. This will actually give you more streams compared to your colleagues. So that's just it.
Wow. So I don't even know those type of designs. I just mentioned. But we are getting there. So knowledge is power, actually.
Yeah,
and
sure.
Someone asked a question. One artisan say, "What can you advise me?" Okay, let me get the question. What can you advise an artisan who is currently down, overwhelmed, trying to get multiple streams of income?
Okay, who is down, overwhelmed, trying to get multiple streams?
Yes.
Well, I feel you just need to get your objectives right. You are looking for multiple streams of income. You need to be able to identify what kind of opportunities exactly are you looking for. Okay, the industry is very big, but you should be able to identify the opportunity that you're actually looking for. You need to be able to see if there's a demand for a particular thing in that industry before you cannot say, no, let me go into it.
Okay.
Even though it's something that other people are doing. For example, now, when I started selling tools, I have like 2-3 people selling tools. We advertise on different platforms. We meet ourselves on the platform. So there was a time somebody came in. I don't want to mention name, but there was a time somebody came in, a bigger competitor to all of us. I felt down, but I was like, no, I'm not going to give up. So along the line, 1 or 2 of us are selling before they drop down. Do you understand?
Imagine.
If I actually let that pressure pull me down, I will not be standing here today. So you will not let that convince you. Just get it clear. Okay, what opportunity is right there in front of you? Then do you have the solution to that? If you have the solution to it, then you take it.
So someone asked us, could you advise an artisan to identify their income or focus on one stream?
Could you advise an artisan to diversify their income or focus on one? I will advise you diversify your income. It's very, very important, sincerely speaking. You can diversify your income into another industry entirely, not just painting, if you have the capacity. Like me now, right from my secondary school days, I have the intention of having a computer center because I did software, I did hardware for like 3 years, so I know about computer a lot. So I have, till today, I still have it in mind. I want to open but because the world has grown to a level whereby you hardly see people go to the business center anymore. So that is what is like taking me down about it. But I will still have something like that. So it is advisable you must have It is very. I'm not saying you cannot live with one, but it is advisable to be safe, to be safer, because the economy is not stable. Something might happen tomorrow. Now, imagine the time of COVID. A lot of artisans are not working. Do you understand? So
Yeah.
you now imagine that you are one of the artisans that are not. What will you be eating? So now imagine that you venture into maybe like food. Yes, you can venture into food.
Food and some
Even
other
if it is just collecting the product and selling it to other people, you can definitely do that. So I think that's what you should do.
Okay, so I want you to give them a take home of understanding the importance of multiple streams of income as an artisan, because some of us we are too comfortable. We are too comfortable thinking that you know because you are seeing it and somebody's coming, the work is coming, and you think that's how it's going to be like. So,
The truth is, it's never going to be like that. I used to tell even my guys, my team, I used to tell them, guys, we are seeing work now. We will not be seeing work for the rest of our life. There will be a time there won't be work. So we must have that backup plan. It's very, very important. As an artisan, you need to have multiple streams of income, even if it is just additional one to do what you are doing. I'm not saying somebody cannot make it with one,
yeah,
but from that one, use it as a stepping stone to the other ones. Possibly, it might not even be the one that you start with that you are going to scale. You can actually scale the other one if you cannot even scale this one that you are doing. This one that you are doing, because of the nature of the job, you can't do it for the rest of your life. The time will come, nature will affect you. You will not have that energy anymore. So whatever you have there as your other streams of income is what is going to keep you surviving and take care of your family and your responsibilities. So that's just it.
thank you so much for today I've actually learned a lot. Even me too, I have to wake up one day and say I want to start podcast. Is another way of
Of course.
trying to start myself to become somebody that people have already know as a painter. So thank you so much for coming, sir.
Thank you for having
I've
me.
learned a lot, and some of us have been scared to start. Some of us we feel too comfortable to want to start. Wake up and move. So really appreciate you for coming, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
So you guys stay tuned, and another episode is coming. Like I said earlier, we are in for a long ride. And, we keep going. Subscribe. Thank you.